I know I always be on the internet challenging everybody and Chosen always saying, what you gonna do when somebody call you out? Well, you know what? I'm gonna lead them right back to you. Just imagine somebody chasing me and they get me in one of those dark alleys like a movie. And then all of a sudden when I get there, look, uh-oh. Grace and peace, everybody. Grace and peace. Everybody that would be coming in later or now, we're going to get this thing started. It's going to be, because it's a long one. It's unusual. Malachi started with the reading of the law, Revelation 22. Exodus 20.
Exodus 20, 1 through 17. And God spake all these words, saying, I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, and out of the house of bondage. Thou shalt have no other gods before me. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image or any likeness of anything that is in the heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them. For I, the Lord thy God, am a jealous God, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me, and showing mercy unto thousands of them that love me and keep my commandments. Thou shalt not take the name of the Lord thy God in vain, for the Lord will not hold him guiltless that taketh his name in vain. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. 6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work. But the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. In it thou shalt not do any work, thou, nor thy son, nor thy daughter, nor thy manservant, nor thy maidservant, nor thy cattle, nor thy stranger that is within thy gates. For in 6 days the Lord made heaven and earth, the sea, and all that in them is, and rested the seventh day. Wherefore the Lord blessed the Sabbath day and hallowed it. Honor thy father and thy mother, that thy days may be long upon the land which the Lord thy God giveth thee. Thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not commit adultery, thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not bear false witness against thy neighbor, thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's house, thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife, nor his manservant, nor his maidservant, nor his ox, nor his ass, nor anything that is thy neighbor's.
Ecclesiastes 12, 13, and 14.
Ecclesiastes 12, verses 13 and 14. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. For God shall bring every work into judgment with every secret thing, whether it be good or whether it be evil.
Revelation 22, 14, and 15.
Revelations 22, verses 14 and 15. Blessed are they that do his commandments, that they may. Revelations 22, verses 14 and 15. Blessed are they that do his commandments, that they may have the right to the tree of life, and may enter in through the gates into the city. For without are dogs, and sorcerers, and whoremongers, and murderers, and idolaters, and whosoever loveth and maketh a lie.
Brothers and sisters, you just heard the reading of the law, and I'm glad that my nephew, who's our station manager, put it up there twice where it said, "Blessed is he that do the commandments." Then it started over and say, "Blessed is he that do the commandments." That's pretty good because he know that this is what we need to do, and it just goes right in, brother Daniel. How you doing? Before we start off,
Man, I'm doing well, brother. I'm ready to get this word out. I didn't say the prayer while the commandments was going.
praise the Lord.
I ask that the listeners be edified to the glory of the Lord, and gain some knowledge and understanding of what you about to teach us.
Yes. Praise the Lord for that. This is called the terrors of Christ, and the reason this title came out for one, it is in the Bible that way. He calls himself literally through the mouth of Paul, and he says it, and because of those commandments are so important. If you do not do what thus saith the Lord, although it seems because sin is running amok, there is a terrible punishment that has to come from the Lord for sinning against him. And this is the fact, the title came about because I know it's there. In service of the Lord, the fear of him will increase our knowledge. The fear of him will make you know who you're dealing with, brothers and sisters. And we are on these TikTok and these social media, and I'm telling you, they've been kicking me out of rooms, and they come on my platform, and they deal with all of us brothers very grievously. And it's all about not being obedient to the word of God. There are stiff consequences for not doing this behavior. And we played the law first because this is a lot of reading. We want to show you how dangerous it is not being obedient to God. This is not something to play with. This lesson is designed to show you, and there's so much stuff in there. I broke it down in the segment, starting with Satan's punishment that you're going to find yourself in if you don't do these commandments. You stumbling across here, this will scare you. It needs to scare you. And if you do not like it, turn away, go and head back to the world. I'm going to say it to you just like that. And the reason why I'm going to say it like that, because it's just a matter of fact. It's a matter of fact that there's stiff consequences. And the only reason why the people that come over here that watch this faithfully, even we talk this way and read them the Bible, the words of the Lord, they know that there is terrors coming upon you for not doing what Christ says. Mm-hmm. He's all over the Bible. They are saying all type of things in these rooms on these social media sites, brother. And it's mind-blowing, the stuff they're doing. They are arguing with God through Satan is doing it through them, and everybody is still in the Garden of Eden. God said, "You sin against me. The day you do that, you shall surely die." Satan says, "The day if you sin, you should not surely die." God said, "If you obey, you shall not obey, you shall surely die." Satan says, "No, if you be disobedient, you're going to gain the knowledge of good and evil." In other words, Satan has placed a benefit to sinning against the Lord. Mm. And everybody believes it right now. But this lesson is designed as a fact to show you the terrors of the Lord. You should surely die if you disobey me. You not surely die, said Satan. And every time you hear a person say his laws, statutes, and the voices that he say out of his mouth is done away with, they are telling you, you should not surely die.
for doing so, brothers and sisters. And furthermore, it's the reason why your souls cannot rest, because he said they're not going to die. They're still floating around from the garden. They're going up there to be with him. You're saying to the Lord when you say is that you should not surely die. You're saying, no, Lord, what you're saying is not right. Our souls is coming up there to be with you. Absent of the body is to be with you. We should not surely die. The preacher's telling you this. And for that reason, you have to understand who is putting his terrors on for you, brothers and sisters. Jesus is putting terrors on you for that. So we're going to identify Jesus and start off with Satan. We're going to break it down in segments. Satan, and then I got some, after that, I might go to a little bit of man, but then I go to some things that he did, some events that he did that are horrific. It's so much I couldn't get into slavery, so I might have to make another one of these. But we're going to start off and identify Jesus first, Revelation 22:16. And we're going to get it on with the terrors of the Lord, brothers and sisters, the terrors of Christ. 22:16. Go ahead. Who we dealing with?
I, Jesus, have sent mine angel to testify unto you these things in the churches. I am the root and the offspring of David, and the bright and morning star.
So he is the root of David. David is in the Old Testament, the second king of Israel, who, according to the flesh, Jesus entered into the world. He sent the angel. He ain't sent nothing else in the Bible but a comforter, which has to be this angel. So we want to identify him first as the seed of David to make sure that comforter, and that angel is his messenger. We want to tie it into him. Let's go to Luke 1. We're going to start at verse 19, because he said he sent the angel. So if an angel is sent, we're going to show you who sent this angel. Luke 1, and we're going to pick it up at verse 19. So let's identify this angel for everybody else, because they always say, he not God, he this, that, and other. Well, this, if he the seed of David that's talking this way, why is this saying this? 19, go ahead.
And the angel answered, saying unto him, I am Gabriel, that stand in the presence of God, and am sent to speak unto thee, and to show thee these glad tidings.
So this is the angel saying that he stands in the presence of God. Jesus said, Jesus sent my angel. That makes the Jesus God, because he said, I sent my angel. And he said he's the offspring of David. Drop down to 26. Let's see this angel's function no more. This is the same chapter, brothers and sisters. We trying to see if this is that same angel and that Jesus sent, because he said it from the house of David. So let's go back and see when he was doing this. 26, go ahead.
And in the 6th month, the angel Gabriel was sent from God unto a city of Galilee named Nazareth, to a virgin espoused to a man whose name was Joseph, of the house of David. And the virgin's name was Mary.
Oh, so we getting somewhere about that Jesus, the man that from the house of David that sent the angel. This looked like the angel he sent. The spirit of truth. Drop down to 30, let's see.
And the angel said unto her, Fear not, Mary, for thou hast found favor with God. And behold, thou shalt conceive in thy womb, and bring forth a son, and shall call his name Jesus.
Oh, we've identified him, didn't we? That same angel that he sent, he even sent the angel to announce his coming through a virgin.
Yeah.
That's what he did. This is what we doing. So what is his future? Because he said he's the offspring of David. What is his future? 32. Go ahead.
He shall be great, and shall be called the Son of the Highest. And the Lord God shall give unto him the throne of his father David. And he shall reign over the house of Jacob forever. In his kingdom there shall be no end.
So we just read in 22:16 that Jesus sent this angel. Didn't it sound like it's the same one he sent? Didn't he say he was the bright morning star and gonna reign over the house of David?
Yeah.
So you gotta know that this is him, brothers and sisters. This is why we doing this. He gonna reign over that house of David, and we want to establish that with you first. Let's go over to Psalms 132. We want to read to you today so you can make no mistake who you're dealing with before we get into those terrors from this same guy. Psalms 132 We're going to read 11 through 14. I am almost there. When you get there, go ahead, brother.
The Lord hath sworn in truth unto David. He will not turn from it. Of the fruit of thy body will I set upon thy throne. Thy children will keep my covenant and my testimony that I shall teach them. Their children shall also sit upon thy throne forevermore.
Do you hear how we putting this together now, brothers and sisters? Let this start to sink in your mind. That same Jesus, we started in Revelation because we want to know you that, he called the ending from the beginning from the ending from the beginning, and we call the ending and going back to the beginning. So to let you know that was him that was doing all these terrors, and he always desired to be with you. And if you don't do what he say, this is what you're going to be missing. But this is him to identify him. Go ahead.
For the Lord have chosen Zion. He have desired it for his habitation. This is my rest forever. Here will I dwell, for I have desired it.
So pay attention real carefully to what he said, brothers and sisters. He went at the end, but we went back to show you the path he got there. So you don't know who you offended against. He gonna sit on the house of David, and now we getting ready to show you about what the judgment is like from this same guy and why you should obey those 10 commandments that we read in the beginning. Why is it important that you read the commandments of God? Why? Why should you follow him? Because he asked the same question. I gave you everything you need. Why do you not believe me? Why do you believe Satan over me? Do you not know I'm the dangerous one? I'm the dangerous one. Yeah. But apparently you don't know this about him. Second Corinthians, brothers and sisters. 2 Corinthians 5. You can't know this about him. And I want to introduce you to him today, right now. We're going to introduce you to him like you've never heard him. And I want you to hear him going forth from right here. We get ready to start showing you what this guy is thinking. This is not a guy that loves everybody. This is a straightforward guy, and somebody needed to show him to you like this. 2 Corinthians 5, verse 10 and 11. Go ahead.
For we must all appear before the judgment seat of Christ, that everyone may receive the things done in his body according to that he have done, whether it be good or bad. Knowing therefore the terror of the Lord, we persuade men, but we are made manifest unto God. And I trust also are made manifest in your consciences.
Did you hear that, brothers and sisters? We cannot gloss over that. Why do we do this work? Why do we honor the Sabbath day where we don't go and eat pork? We like rib tips and the hog maws and all that stuff. I don't like them no more. We like catfish and shrimp and those bowls and gumbo and all that other stuff on there. We like being able to be out on Friday night to do whatever we want to do and wash our car on Saturday morning. We used to it. We like being able to not have no consequences and say we believe in the Lord. Why don't we do those things? Read 11 one more time. This is why all those things we don't do it. Read it carefully and microscopically so they can hear why we don't do that. 11.
Yeah, give me 1 second.
Go ahead. You went back away from it?
I'm right here.
Take your time. Take your time. We want them to hear this verse 11 very carefully again. Why all these things we do not do? We are disciplined and we listen and we believe in the garden when he said, the day you do that pork, the day you do that murder, the day you steal from somebody, the way you kill somebody, the way you do these things, you shall surely die. I believe them. This is why right here, 11, go ahead.
Knowing therefore the terror of the Lord, we persuade men, but we are made manifest unto God. And I trust also are made manifest in your conscience.
We got to tell you over and over and over, he will bust your head, brothers and sisters. He is not that loving God like you see to somebody that sins against him. They painted you a wrong picture when they told you that. So the person that went against him in the Garden of Eden We want to let you hear him talk to him first for what he did. We want to show you what he did to say, and we want to give you his punishment for it, and you have joined him. Ezekiel 28. Let's go and show you, starting off with him, because this punishment is way worse than slavery. This punishment that you can get in was designed for beings that cannot die. This punishment is the ultimate reason why it is okay for him to bust your head right now so that you can get forth. Knowing the terrors of Christ is the reason why you want to know the terrors of Christ, is because what this guy is able to trick you into doing. Ezekiel 28. Ezekiel 28. Let me get over there. And verse 11. I'm right there. Go ahead.
Moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, take up a lamentation upon the king of Tyrus, and say unto him, Thus saith the Lord God, Thou sealest up the sum, full of wisdom and perfect in beauty.
Brothers and sisters, Satan was made better than everything that the Lord created, period. Everything that he created, he said he sealeth up the sum of it. This guy was the closest thing to him, brothers and sisters. This is why this whole project of your living hurts, and the punishment is so bad. This guy, the closest thing to him, he said, you sealeth up the sum of everything that I created. You were perfect in wisdom. You know how that wisdom he gave Solomon was the man in the world? This guy was perfect in understanding of the Lord. And he looked better aesthetically than everything that he ever created. Do you remember when he said, I created the earth and it was good? I created this and it was good. Satan was better. He still lifted up the sum of all that. Go ahead, brother.
Thou hast been in Eden, the garden of God. Every precious stone was thy covering, the sardius, topaz, and the diamond, the beryl, the onyx, and the jasper, the sapphire, the emerald, and the carbuncle, and gold. The workmanship of thy tabrets and of thy pipes was prepared in thee in the day that thou was created. Thou art the anointed cherub that covereth, and I have set thee so. Thou wast upon the holy mountain of God. Thou hast walked up and down in the midst of stones of fire.
So listen carefully to what he said. We got to understand this before. He said, you are the workmanship of thy tabrets and thy pipes will prepare in the day that thou was created. Satan was created in time. He was created on day 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, before the Sabbath day on there. He said, the day that thou was created. He was not outside of time. That's why the Lord makes it clear. Jesus says, I created the heavens and earth by myself. There was nobody with me. The day this guy was created, then he was on my holy mountain. You know what a holy mountain is, brothers and sisters? The Garden of Eden. That's his holy mountain. That's where he always wanted to go up there. He said, you was thou the anointed cherub. You notice he didn't say cherubim. That means more than one. He could cover it all by himself. The anointed coverage, the cover. I have set thee so. You walked in the midst of the stones of fire. Go ahead, 15.
Thou wast perfect in thy ways from the day that thou was created, till iniquity was found in thee. By the multitude of thy merchandise, they have filled the midst of thee with violence, and thou hast sinned. Therefore will I cast thee as profane out of the mountain of God, and I will destroy thee, O covering cherub, from the midst of the stones of fire.
Now, you listen to sweet Jesus talk right here. He said, when iniquity, God hates sin. Jesus hates sin. And this is the thing closest to him that have sinned, brothers and sisters. He said, thou didn't be in the midst of thee with filled it with violence. I will cast thee down. He said, I would do it. He didn't say I was going to tell nobody else to do it. I was going to do it. And he said, I will destroy thee, O covering cherub, the one that's supposed to cover you. He said, I'm going to destroy him. Why did he say he was going to do that? 17.
Thine heart was lifted up because of thy beauty. Thou hast corrupted thy wisdom by reason of thy brightness. I will cast thee to the ground. I will lay thee before kings that they may behold thee. Thou hast defiled thy sanctuaries by the multitude of thine iniquities, and by the iniquity of thy traffic. Therefore will I bring forth a fire from the midst of thee. It shall devour thee, and I will bring thee to ashes upon the earth in the sight of all them that behold thee.
So listen to what he just told you, brothers and sisters. He just gave you a picture of hell on earth and the ashes and the fire that he gonna do it. And for this reason, he bringing him so all of you can see it. And it's the terrible place, knowing the terrors of Christ. Listen to Christ's tone while he's talking to this guy that sinned against him. This guy was closer to him. He summed up all his beauty. He said, therefore will I bring forth a fire from the midst of thee on the earth, brothers and sisters. That's an ordinance. And I'm going to read that to you. I'm going to tell you where it's at. Hell is going to be right here on earth, 4 blocks from where you're going to be at, brothers and sisters. Now listen to how terrible this is in one of the first terrors of Christ that he made. Verse 19.
All they that know thee among the people shall be astonished at thee. Thou shalt be a terror, and never shalt thou be any more.
Did you hear what he said, brothers and sisters? This is clear. This is clear of what he said. We starting off now with the terrors of Christ. And he letting you know first with the number one terror that we can't get nothing past this terror that you hear. That's why you need to hear it first. Everything else, even when he did what he did to the world for their sin, we're going to read some of that. Even when he brought you out of Egypt, the terrible things he did to save your life, we're going to read some of that. Even when he took down Sodom and Gomorrah, even when he put Jonah in that well, we're going to read these things, but ain't nothing going to be as terrible as this right here, because you can go there, specially prepared by God to punish him, brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
Let's listen at this terror that Christ is putting on there. We paint him in a different picture so you can stop playing with yourself about him, brothers and sisters. Isaiah 14. Let's see this straight terror. Let's see it. He said this in here. We're going to go to the place to show you the work of his hands. Because everybody else tell you all the good stuff. They play that music in the background and they sing their meditating song. Meditate on his word day and night. You better listen to this verse. Listen at this verse. Verse 12. Go ahead.
How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations? For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of God. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north.
He went there with the man that created him. In his head, he's sitting there saying, I want your job. I want to sit on your throne. In his mind, the Lord is looking at him, gave him perfect in beauty. All he could have had to do, he could have did all type of beautiful things for mankind. But he wanted you to bow down to him in the position of his creator, brothers and sisters. Therefore, the terrors came into this world through his behavior. 14, go ahead.
I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the sides of the pit.
Go ahead.
They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble? Shake kingdoms?
Go ahead.
That made the world as a wilderness and destroyed cities thereof? That opened not the house of his prisoners?
But did you hear what they saying? You are a prisoner of Satan when you violate against the Lord. He turned you over to him legally. He has a right to have you. You are his captive, brothers and sisters. That's why Paul said, I'm a prisoner of Christ. When you sin against God, you are a prisoner legally captive of Satan, brothers and sisters. He letting you know that. He said that when you there with this guy, you're going to look upon him and say, this is the guy that sinned against God? This skinny guy that made the world a wilderness? Who he going to be talking to? Verse 18, go ahead.
All the kings of the nations, even all of them, lie in glory, every one in his own house. But thou art cast out of thy grave like an abominable branch, and as the raiment of those that are slain, thrust through with the sword, that go down to the stones of the pit, as a carcass trodden under feet.
Lord have mercy. Y'all hear that? Stones of the pit? The breath of his nostrils is going to fuel this for this guy. And some of us are going to be going there. I'm going to say some of you, I don't even like how that sounded. Oh my goodness, that was bad. Go ahead, verse 20.
Thou shalt not be joined with them in burial, because thou hast destroyed thy land and slain thy people. The seed of evildoers shall never be renowned.
You mean when you sin against him and you fall for thou shalt not surely die, if you believe that, he said you will never be renowned. You will never be named great. Let's go show you some of this place. Let's start to identify this place where the terror is going to be at and what Satan's start going to be at. Back up and read verse 9.
Hell from beneath is moved from thee to meet thee at thy coming. It stirreth up the dead for thee, even all the chief ones of the earth. It have raised up from their thrones all the kings of the nations.
Oh, do you all hear what he's telling you right here, brothers and sisters? That is unbelievable. He said, hell from beneath is moved from under thee at thy coming. That's how hot it is. It stirred up the dead, even for thee, all the chief ones of the earth. You know who that is? All the people that's doing mischief and doing it in power. All these filthy rich people that turn up their nose, that will not be able to go through the eye of a needle. All of them got this waiting, brothers and sisters. All the ones that you love, that they have those parties on TV, the puffy parties and all them, they have this waiting, brothers and sisters. Who else? Verse 10.
And they shall speak and say, all they shall speak and say unto thee, art thou also become weak as we? Art thou become like unto us? Thy pomp is brought down to the grave, and the noise of thy vials, and the worm is spread under thee, and the worms cover thee.
Oh, do y'all hear this? This is the terrors of Christ that's going to be on the people that sin against you. You are listening to the worst place ever. Let us show you where it's at. Drop back down to Isaiah 30. Start at verse 27. Because we finna show you how this place is. Because he is not playing around with this for you, for this, because he's telling you that he's coming to do this. This is the one, the terrors of Christ. Who's going to do this? 27.
Behold, the name of the Lord cometh from far, burning with his anger, and the burden thereof is heavy. His lips are full of indignation, and his tongue as a devouring fire. And his breath as an overflowing stream shall reach to the midst of the neck, to sift the nations with a sieve of vanity. And there shall be a bridle in the jaws of the people, causing them to err.
Do you hear that? Do you all pay attention to what he is saying here? Because this guy is not messing around there. He said his tongue is a devouring fire. That means when he said, and his breath is an overflowing stream. If the breath of life of his tongue that put all the life that you breathe on every day, if a sin that taking the commandments away causes this devouring fire. Aren't my words as a fire? That's Jeremiah 23, verse 28, brothers and sisters. 29, go ahead.
Ye shall have a song, as in the night when a holy solemnity is kept, in gladness of heart, as when one goeth with a pipe to come into the mountain of the Lord, to the mighty one of Israel. And the Lord shall cause his glorious voice to be heard, and shall show the lightning down of his arm, with the indignation of his anger, and with the flame of a devouring fire, with scattering and tempest and hailstones.
Do y'all hear him? He's letting you know that he's doing this, brothers and sisters. Go ahead, 31.
For through the voice of the Lord shall the Assyrian be beaten down, which smote with the rod. And in every place where the grounded staff shall pass, which the Lord shall lay upon him, it shall be with tabrets and harps, and in battles of shaking will he fight with it.
Do you remember what it said in Ezekiel? He said, you, the anointed cherub, with the tabrets and the coverings that he had. All those jewels is going in there with you, bro, oh Satan, oh covering cherub. Remember we just said your pipe and your pump was brought to the ground? He said it was ordained for you to do that. 33, go ahead.
For Tava is ordained of old, yeah. For the king it is prepared. He have made it deep and large, and pile thereof is fire and much wood. The breath of the Lord, like a stream of brimstone, doth kindle it.
You just heard where Tophet is. The valley of Tophet is right in Jerusalem. 4 blocks. You just found out what a lake of fire where Satan is going to be at. Mind you, for you eating that pork, you're going to join Satan in that spot over here. It is not even here yet. He's going to bring him out of the dead, out of the ground, brothers and sisters, and put him over there with you on a place in earth right now that you can Google. You can Google this place and see this terror. He's warning you. Therefore, knowing the terrors of the Lord, brothers and sisters, and we're going to show you who he's doing this stuff with. Not just Satan, it's for you as well, too. Psalm 66, listen at this. This is going to be real serious how he deals. That people do not do what he says to do. He's very clear about that. Psalm 66, 1-5. When you get there, go ahead, brother.
Make a joyful noise unto God, all ye lands. Sing forth the honor of his name. Make his praise glorious.
Go ahead.
Say unto God, how terrible art thou in thy works. Through the greatness of thy power shall thine enemies submit themselves unto thee.
Go ahead.
All the earth shall worship thee, and shall sing unto thee. They shall sing to thy name, Salah.
He said, how terrible are thy works, O Lord.
Yeah.
God, say unto God, how terrible are your works. You're listening to the terrors of Christ. We're going to paint something for you today right here with this here. So this is what he's telling you when he's saying this. All this is telling you for this. Go ahead, verse 5.
Come and see the works of God. He is terrible in his doing toward the children of men.
Oh. Do you hear this, brothers and sisters? Is the picture paint in there? He prepared this for Satan, but read verse 5 again so they can understand this. And I'm inviting you to do this. Go ahead, 5.
Come and see the works of God. He is terrible in his doing toward the children of men.
Drop down and give me verse 7.
He ruleth by his power forever. His eyes behold the nations. Let not the rebellious exalt themselves. Salah.
Don't be thinking you puffed up with this God, with Jesus. The one that they, listen to how bad this is. They said to this guy right here that we paint a picture of, that we don't have to obey him. Does it sound like that? Come and see the works of God. He is terrible in his doing in the works of the children that say they saved. Come and see the works of God. He is terrible in his doing of the children said that there's no consequences for sinning against you. Verse 9, go ahead.
Which holdeth our soul in life, and suffereth not our feet to be moved. For thou, O God, hast proved us. Thou hast tried us as silver is tried.
Do you hear this? Read the last verse, 11.
Thou broughtest us into the net. Thou laidest affliction upon our loins.
He has split you down and beat you down, brothers and sisters. And listen to how bad the deception is for you. He used the same one. He used that serpent against you. All that stuff that it's costly to sin against this God. So listen to how terrible he is. That God contradicts him openly with the power that he got with his mouth. And it is so bad that when he get mad at you because he terrible to me, he make him do it. He called upon this serpent, and this serpent has to do it, brothers and sisters. You are fearing the wrong person. You should fear the terrors of Christ. Amos 9. Amos 9. And let's show him who he uses to do what. This is back at the garden. This guy had enough nerve enough to believe that you will follow him. And he doing this. Amos 9, verse 1. Go ahead.
I saw the Lord standing upon the altar, and he said, smite the lintel of the door, that the posts may shake, and cut them in the head, all of them. And I will slay the last of them with the sword. He that fleeth of them shall not flee away, and he that escapeth of them shall not be delivered. Though they dig in hell, thence shall mine hand take them. Though they climb up to heaven, thence will I bring them down.
You can't hide no place. That's all he's telling you. You can try to go deep down in the sea. You can go all the way up to heaven. You can go in a crack in a cave and build yourself a bunker. But when you do so, you try to hide yourself. Watch what he say right here. What are you going to do in verse 3? Go ahead.
And though they hide themselves in the top of Carmel, I will search and take them out thence. And though they be hid from my sight in the bottom of the sea, thence will I command the serpent, and he shall bite them.
Did you hear this, brother? Hey, brothers and sisters. This is the same person, this serpent that he controls everything. I will command the serpent, and he gonna bite you. Do you see the benefits of terrors of Christ, or do you see the benefits of doing what you want to say? We're gonna show you that one word from that same serpent who still got to do what he say. James 2:9 says he fears, believes in this same God, and trembled at his words. But you don't know that you have to have the terrors of Christ. Let's go back to the garden and see what God said, and then we also gonna see what the serpent said. Genesis 2, because we want to see how simple this is on how one word versus that guy going against him and all this carnage that we seeing right here. Genesis 2:15-18. Go ahead.
And the Lord God took the man and put him into the Garden of Eden to dress it and to keep it. And the Lord God commanded the man, saying, of every tree of the garden thou mayest freely eat.
Go ahead.
But of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, thou shalt not eat of it. For in the day that thou eatest thereof, thou shalt surely die.
That is the commandment right there, brothers and sisters. 18.
And the Lord said, it is not good that the man should be alone. I will make him an help meet for him.
So he brought the woman, and that's why I read 18. But the verse that we highlighting right there is verse 17. The whole world, all it had to do is not talk to one tree. He put all the trees in the garden in one. That same serpent was right there in the midst. All they had to do is not talk to him, brothers and sisters. Mm-hmm. The day that you eat of it, the day you talk to this guy, the day you don't obey me, you shall surely die. Let's switch right on over to Genesis 3. We're going to read 1-4. Go ahead. This is the serpent. This is the knowledge of the tree in the midst of the garden. And just think about what's happening. Soon as he brought her forth, she wasn't even around. And the very first thing he did, he sought her out, brothers and sisters. Look at that one tree. Why would she talk to the only tree out of all the trees in the garden? Why that one? Verse 1, go ahead.
Now the serpent was more subtle than any beast of the field which the Lord God had made. And he said unto the woman, have God said, ye shall not eat of every tree in the garden? And the woman said unto the serpent, we may eat of the fruit of the trees of the garden.
Go ahead.
But of the fruit of the tree which is in the midst of the garden, God hath said, ye shall not eat of it, neither shall you touch it, lest ye die.
Do you hear what he said right there? She repeated what he told Adam right there. And here it is, even the better word, 3 and 4. We're going to read them together after we read that. We heard what she said. Now let's see what serpent said to him. This one line, one half of the line. Not even what he did, the part where it said, and the serpent said to the woman, not his response, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 words. Go ahead, verse 4.
And the serpent said unto the woman, ye shall not surely die.
Now listen at that right there. He contradicted that person that got the power to make a lake of fire. He got to contradict the power that his voice have made the suns and stars, and they're obedient to him. He contradicted the person that made him so beautiful that it summed up to all his beauty. And for 5 words against the Lord, 4 of them was repeated from the Lord. It's only 1 word that contradicted it. You shall surely die, shall not. He put not in the creation, and it changed everything, brothers and sisters. That's what we are dealing with. That's what we're dealing with. So you need to obey the voice of the Lord, children of men, because you still listen to 1 word shows doubt. When you go to a funeral, that's why they say, you will not die. You are still going up to be with the Lord. Asking for the bodies, they in the garden still. You should not surely. They still believe Satan over Jesus to this day. And we're going to paint that picture for you. Let's go to Proverbs 8 and let's hear him tell you not to listen to nobody else over him, sons of men. Proverbs 8. So let's get into this. Let's get into this. We in the man's now, brothers and sisters. Proverbs 8, so we can hear this. We're going to start this off at verse 3. When you get there, go ahead.
She crieth at the gates, at the entry of the city, at the coming in at the doors. Unto you, O man, I call, and my voice is to the sons of man.
My voice is to the sons of man. This is Jesus talking, brothers and sisters, through the mouth of Solomon. Listen to what he's telling you when he's calling you. Go ahead. 5.
O ye simple, understand wisdom, and ye fools, be ye of understanding heart. Hear, for I will speak of excellent things, and the opening of my lips shall be right things.
So listen to what he's telling you. You should surely die. We always got to go back there. If you go against me and you don't listen to my voice, you don't listen to the wisdom of my lips, you shall surely die. He warning you again. He said, oh, ye simple and ye fools, be ye of an understanding heart. Are we there? Or did I read it?
No, we read it.
Go ahead. What were we at, verse 7?
Yeah, we're on 7.
Go ahead. Thank you. Go ahead.
For my mouth shall speak truth, and wickedness is an abomination to my lips. All the words of my mouth are in righteousness. There is nothing forward or perverse in them.
Did you hear what he said? I told you clearly, if you sin or don't obey my word, you should surely die, bringing upon you the terrors of Christ, brothers and sisters. Go ahead.
They are all plain to him that understandeth, and right to them that find knowledge. Receive my instruction, and not silver, and knowledge rather than choice gold.
Listen to how he's telling you that. Don't fall for the okie doke with nobody talking to you when I'm telling you this, brothers and sisters. Drop down in 13 and go ahead.
The fear of the Lord is to hate evil, pride and arrogance, and the evil way, and the forward mouth do I hate. Counsel is mine, and sound wisdom. I am understanding. I have strength.
Do you hear how strong that he's talking? He's not messing around with you. He said, the fear of the Lord is to hate evil, because he know that he's going to bring upon you for not listening to him the terrors of Christ, brothers and sisters. You better pay attention and wise up. We finna start showing you some of that works. Go ahead.
By me, kings reign and princes decree justice. By me, princes rule and nobles, even all the judges of the earth.
Go ahead.
I love them that love me, and those that seek me early shall find me.
He is very clear about this. He loved them that love me. And guess what he's saying me is? his commandments. Didn't he tell you in John 14, verse 15, if you love me, keep my commandments. All that love me, keep my commandments. Me is the commandments based on that. All that love me. All that love me and those that seek me early shall find me. That means you got to seek the commandments. Seek righteousness. Drop down to 32 and go ahead.
Excuse me. Now therefore hearken unto me, O ye children, for blessed are they that keep my ways. Hear instructions and be wise and refuse it not.
Do you hear this? It's all over. That's what the whole Bible is telling you about, brothers and sisters. Be obedient to my word because of one word. He said, surely die. He said, not surely die. One word has got the world like this, to where they having parties where our pastors is going on there and they have closed this book up. Why would they want to hear? They saying all this is no good. Go ahead, brother.
Blessed is the man that heareth me, watching daily at my gates, waiting at the post of my doors. For whoso findeth me findeth life, and shall obtain favor of the Lord.
He's talking about who that find. If you find the commandments, because you ain't gonna find them physically. How you find them is his word. And his words is what? The commandments. Because he's gonna tell you the opposite of that right now. If you don't find him, you find the man that say you should not surely die. Because, like I said, if you do the opposite of what he said, Satan has given you a reward for sinning. And he's trying to unravel it. 36, what does it say?
But he that sinneth against me wrongeth his own soul. All they that hate me love death.
All that hate me love death. If you sin against this God, you love death. We're going to show you something right here. We're going to go to Genesis 6 because we're going to show you when the whole world.
Skipping one, brother.
I skipped it on purpose.
Oh, okay.
I skipped it on purpose. I had it written down. If you look at your paper, it got an arrow between it where I was supposed to have it there on the side of it.
Yeah. I see you.
Yeah, and I didn't tell you.
All right, I got you.
Because I going into man stuff. We finna go in here let's go to the old world. We making pretty good time, right? Let's go to the old world right now. And this is real something serious. Genesis 6, 1 through 3. We like to start from there and listen to some of these terror acts, brothers and sisters. Genesis 6, start at verse 1. Go ahead.
And it came to pass, when man began to multiply on the face of the earth, and daughters were born unto them, that the sons of God saw the daughters of men, that they were fair, and they took them wives of all which they chose.
They took them wives of all which they chose. Verse 3, go ahead.
And the Lord said, my spirit shall not always strive with man, for that he also is flesh. Yet his days shall be 120 years.
So right there, brothers and sisters, the Lord told you that you got 120 years to get yourself right. My spirit, my word is not going to always work in your mind, brothers and sisters. Strive means to fight for something. So you got to find him. You got to find him. That's why Noah found grace. You ain't gonna find him. You gotta find him. Seek my thing. So he is telling you something right here. Drop down to verse 6 and go ahead.
And it repented the Lord that he had made man on the earth, and it grieved him at his heart. And the Lord said, I will destroy man whom I have created from the face of the earth, both man and beast, and the creeping thing, and the fowls of the air, for repent of me that I have made them.
He said it repented him that he had made everything. All the men, the beasts, the fire, he was going to destroy it all. This is the terrors of Christ. And he going to do just that because of the behavior. They did not get it right when he said that. Verse 8.
But Noah found grace in the eyes of the Lord.
Noah found grace. Did you notice the word found? You have to be looking for something to find it, brothers and sisters. So that means what he found was grace. If he wasn't looking for grace, he wouldn't have received it. The Lord didn't just drop it to him. He found it. Keep that in mind when you hear people tell you, oh, I'm under grace. Did you seek it and find it?
Mm.
Drop down to verse 11 and go ahead.
The earth also was corrupt before God, and the earth was filled with violence. And God looked upon the earth, and behold, it was corrupt, for all flesh had corrupted his way upon the earth.
Remember when it was said that he walked in the mountain of God and he filled the earth with violence?
Mm-hmm.
That all he had to say when he did that in the garden is you should not surely die. So they believe they Teflon coated. God ain't gonna do nothing.
Mm.
That's what everybody's saying based upon that conversation. You looking at it. And he doing this, the terrors of Christ, to demonstrate that to you. 13.
And God said unto Noah, the end of all flesh is come before me, for the earth is filled with violence through them, and behold, I will destroy them with the earth. Make thee an ark of gopher wood. Room shalt thou make it in the ark, and shall pitch it within and without with pitch.
So he's letting you know, and we ain't here to show you how he did the ark. We looking at the behavior that make him bring terrors upon you. And this ark is a vessel. But how is he going to do this? Drop down to verse 17 and go ahead.
And behold, I, even I, do bring a flood of waters upon the earth to destroy all flesh, wherein is the breath of life from under heaven, and everything that is in the earth shall die. But with thee will I establish my covenant, and thou shalt come into the ark, thou and thy sons and thy wives and thy sons' wives with thee.
Brothers and sisters, he giving you a message for you. He letting you know, for sinning against me, I will destroy the whole entire earth. This is Christ. One of his biggest terrors is for sinning against him, listening to what Satan said, that he brought a flood of waters that the whole earth could not stand, brothers and sisters. It had never rained upon the earth. I'm going to show you that very briefly. Go ahead.
And of every living thing of all flesh, two of every sort shalt thou bring into the ark, to keep them alive with thee. They shall be male and female, of fowls after their kind, and of cattle after their kind, of every creeping thing of the earth after his kind.
Do you understand what he's doing right here? He's separating and giving you a dietary law based upon sin, brothers and sisters, because you was a vegetarian before then. But listen to how angry he is towards sin. He dealing with one man. If one man peradventure listen to it shouldn't surely die, he will save that man. But if 8 billion listen to Satan, he don't have no problem destroying that. That's what the example he did, and he's showing you. Go ahead.
Middle of 20. Two of every sort shall come unto thee to keep them alive. And take thou unto thee of all food that is eaten, and thou shalt gather it to thee, and it shall be for food for thee and for them. Thus did Noah, according to all that God commanded him, so did he.
So listen, if you notice, if you do what God say, there's life at the end of it. All that God commanded him. He did not do that until he found him, brothers and sisters. That is the key takeaway from Manoah's behavior. He was not given this grace to give it to him for free. There's nothing that he can do with it, but he had to find them. You do it and keep it by walking in righteousness. Noah found grace. Noah was looking for grace. Noah was watching daily at my gates. He walked with me, brothers and sisters.
Mm-hmm.
Go over right to the next chapter, which is Genesis 7. And we're going to pick it right on up from here. We're going to do some reading here because we want to see what it is. Go ahead. We're going to read 4 verses at a time.
All right. And the Lord said unto Noah, come thou and all thy house unto the ark, for thee have I seen righteous before me in this generation. Of every clean beast thou shalt take to thee by sevens, the male and his female, and of beasts that are not clean by 2, the male and his female. Of fowls also of the air by 7, the male and the female, to keep seed alive upon the face of all the earth. For yet 7 days will I cause it to rain upon the earth 40 days and 40 nights. And every living substance that I have made will I destroy from off the face of the earth.
And then he did that for your sin and your behavior.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, 5 through 8.
And Noah did according unto all that the Lord commanded him. And Noah was 600 years old when the flood of waters was upon the earth. And Noah went in, and his sons, and his wife, and his sons' wives with him into the ark, because of the floods of because of the waters of the flood, of clean beasts and of beasts that are not clean, and of fowls, and of everything that creepeth upon the earth.
So that he did this, brothers and sisters. He gave you a dietary law. Sin brought in meat. Sin brought in rain. Sin brought in death. Do you see what's happening? And all those three that I named are still here with you today. Meat, sin, death, and rain.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
There went in two and two unto Noah into the ark, the male and the female, as God had commanded Noah. And it came to pass after 7 days that the waters of the flood were upon the earth. In the 600th year of Noah's life, in the 2nd month, the 17th day of the month, the same day were all the fountains of the great deep broken up, and the windows of heaven were opened. And the rain was upon the earth 40 days and 40 nights.
So listen at what that said. For 40 days and 40 days and 40 nights. Now, I'm going to talk just a little bit right here so I can get descriptive and describe this to you so you can understand the terrors of Christ when he did this. Because he compared in Luke 17, verses 28 through 26 to 29, he letting you know the same days that in the day of Noah and in the days of Sodom and Gomorrah, that he opened up these floodgates and he destroyed the whole world for sin. He said at his coming, it's going to be the same thing. And there is going to come a time upon the earth right now in these days, because you are in the days of Noah. He's saying this to you, that you will not be able to get on the ship. So think about this. 120 years they had while he was working on this ship in their sight. He was preaching to the Lord, telling them everything that he got to do. It had never rained upon the face of the earth. We're going to show you that real quick, my brothers and sisters. It had never rained. And all of a sudden, you got 40 days and 40 nights. So by it never raining, they did not believe. They did not believe that sweet Jesus had terror. They didn't believe. It was like training day when he told them, you ain't got it in you, Jake. They didn't believe God got it in him. They did not believe it. Hold your marker right there and go back for me real quick. You know, we're going to Genesis, just right here. Let's read to make proof of what I'm saying. Genesis 2, and we're going to read verse 5 and 6. Genesis 2, 5, and 6 before we come back there, because 40 days of raining, it's important to see this. Verse 5. Go ahead.
And every plant of the field before it was in the earth, and every herb of the field before it grew. And the Lord God had not caused it to rain upon the earth, and there was not a man to till the ground. But there went up a mist from the earth and watered the whole face of the ground.
So we wanted to let you know that before man came in and sinned against him, the next verse, Adam came in, and then Eve came in, and the serpent came in, then sin came in, then death, rain. All these things were brought from there because you didn't have to do any of these things. He was doing it for you. The water was coming up, water your grass for you. Now you got to have other people come from other countries to Mexicans to come cut your grass because of that sin, brothers and sisters. Now you don't have no food. You got to get it on your own. He gave you everything to serve him. It had never rained, but the terrors reign. So, and we can read to you exactly, and we're going to do that next. We're going to pivot to show you what that rain did since we brought it in, brothers and sisters, because we in the terrors of Christ. when the terrors of Christ, back over there at 40. So let me explain to you how when he opened those windows of heaven up there, 120 years, Noah's preaching, and the rain started to drip. Now everybody want to try to get on this boat. They did not believe because they had never seen it rain. Day one is down at their ankles. There's no way to get out. Can you imagine the whole world trying to rush to get on this boat when they see this rain, something they had never did before? Can you imagine the terrors? Now you believe him? We're giving you that same opportunity. Day two, it might be up to their knees. He's doing it slow, and he's going to do it for 40 days that he's going to do this, brothers and sisters. Day three, it's up to their waist, no place to go. They filling this wooden ark that he made with all type of people around. The Lord said, I shut them in. And we're going to read that. You know why he said I did that? So you can't open the door that I closed. I don't care how strong you is. I don't care what tool you is. Obey me or see the terrors of Christ. Day five is up to their waist. Day six, it could be up at their head. What are you going to do? The birds are getting tired of coming down. He is taking the breath of life out of existence for you for sinning against him. He's not playing. You're feeling the terrors of Christ. Day four, he's going to do all these things to you. And he's methodical why he do it. He's methodical why he do it. 40 days and 40 nights of rain is sitting there. Go ahead and read, brother. We're going to keep on reading all the way down to get this away from this. Go ahead.
Verse 13. In the selfsame day entered Noah and Shem and Ham and Japheth, sons of Noah, and Noah's wife, and the three wives of his sons with them into the ark.
Now, when they did that, hold on. Stop. Go ahead, 17.
Skip to 17.
Yep.
And the flood was 40 days upon the earth, and the waters increased and bare up the ark, and it was lifted above the earth. And the waters prevailed and were increased greatly upon the earth, and the ark went upon the face of the waters.
Go back to 16 for me. This is what I want to catch.
And they that went in, male and female of all flesh, as God had commanded him, and the Lord shut him in.
That's what I was looking for. Jesus, the one who bringing this event on, gave them 120 years, and he shut them in. And it's important that Noah didn't do it, because a door that the Lord closed the day you sinned against him, you shall surely die, brothers and sisters. You shall surely die. And when he did this, drop down to verse 21 and go ahead.
And all flesh died that moved upon the earth, both of fowl and of cattle and of beasts and of every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth, and every man, and all in whose nostrils was the breath of life, of all that was in the dry land died.
Go ahead.
And every living substance was destroyed, which was upon the face of the ground, both man and cattle, and the creeping things, and the fowl of the heaven. And they were destroyed from the earth. And Noah only remained alive, and they that were with him in the ark. And the waters prevailed upon the earth 150 days.
The water sat there for 150 days. I got a video that I got sidetracked, couldn't get you there. Did you not know that the eagle is the only animal, and the reason why he waited 150 days, everybody was dead at 40 days. But to capture the eagle has its claws. So after 40 days, the eagle has to come down and break his beak and his palms and claws, or he can't eat food. And he dies at the 150-day mark if he can't do it. So he brought the flood of the waters above the mountains, so he could not come down, and all the eagles have to fall out of the sky and die. These are the terrors of Christ. He waited 150 days to get one of the last animals hold out, because that's how he is. And I don't have that video to play that for you. It's amazing to see. He makes full proof of everything that he does, brothers and sisters. Everything that he does. that the Lord is making proof of why he's doing this. So now I'm going to take you over into Exodus 18, Exodus 7, because we finna get ready to show you real quick. I want to get biblical with what he did to these people in Egypt against you. We got to cut that out. We might go back to it, we might not. But I do need you to read this stuff of what he did in Egypt. It's a whole bunch of reading. So we're gonna read each time he do one of these events is when you stop after he do it. Because the children of Israel in Egypt, I want to hear you how the terrors that he bring on there. We already read to you where he destroyed Satan and you in the future for sinning against him. We told you how terrible he is with the children of men. We told you that what he did to the whole earth for sinning against him for that one word, and you still doing it to bring you out of Egypt. And he said, I gave man for your life. We're going to show you now how he dealt with the Egyptians, brothers and sisters, how he did this to them for bringing you out when he said it. They didn't obey his voice. Watch what he put on there and notice what Jesus said when he do this right away in Exodus 7. When we start reading this, this is some treacherous stuff. And I think it's going to be enough when you hear how he deals with people right here. Genesis 7, starting at verse 1. Go ahead.
And the Lord said unto Moses, see, I have made thee a god to Pharaoh, and Aaron thy brother shall be thy prophet. Thou shalt speak all that I command thee, and Aaron thy brother shall speak unto Pharaoh, that he send the children of Israel out of his land.
Go ahead.
And I will harden Pharaoh's heart and multiply my signs and my wonders in the land of Egypt. But Pharaoh shall not hearken unto you, that I may lay my hand upon Egypt and bring forth mine armies and my people, the children of Israel, out of the land of Egypt by great judgments.
So listen to what he said right there. Pay attention closely to what he said. He said, thou shalt speak all that I command thee, and that he sent my children out of the land, but I'm going to harden his heart. That's an action, even though Pharaoh might want to get here. You're going to see here. So listen carefully at what you're reading right here, because Pharaoh going to want to let them go immediately when he see the power of the Lord, but the Lord is going to harden his heart. And why is he doing that? Because I want to lay my hands upon him. The God of the Bible, the ones that Paul is telling you, knowing therefore the terrors of Christ, knowing the terrors of this guy. He is the type of guy, when you sin willingly for him, he will not let you get away for it. He says, I want to lay my hand upon Pharaoh. I want to lay upon my hand, put your name there. If you sinning against him, if you eating pork chops and ribs and catfish and all them other things that he say don't do. It's not about the food. He said so. Don't eat it. I want to lay my hands upon you. Let's get into some of the terrors. Go ahead. 4 through 6.
But Pharaoh shall not hearken unto you, that I may lay my hand upon Egypt and bring forth mine armies and my people, the children of Israel, out of the land of Egypt by great judgments. And the Egyptians shall know that I am the Lord, when I stretch forth mine hand upon Egypt and bring out the children of Israel from among them. And Moses and Aaron did as the Lord commanded them, so did they.
So that they did exactly what the Lord commanded them. Pharaoh didn't probably listen because he's going to do his hard. Read 9 through 14. We got to get through this, so we're going to read some. Go ahead.
When Pharaoh shall speak unto you, saying, show a miracle for you, then thou shalt say unto Aaron, take thy rod and cast it before Pharaoh, and it shall become a serpent. And Moses and Aaron went in unto Pharaoh, and they did so as the Lord had commanded. And Aaron cast down his rod before Pharaoh and before his servants, and it became a serpent. Then Pharaoh also called the wise man and the sorcerers, now the magicians of Egypt. They also did in like manner with their enchantments, for they cast down every man his rod, and they became serpents. But Aaron's rod swallowed up their rods. And he hardened Pharaoh's heart, that he hearkened not unto them, as the Lord had said. And the Lord said unto Moses, Pharaoh's heart is hardened. He refuses to let the people go.
So listen to what you had happen there. You had God powering the man with a rod that beat the serpent with a serpent. Then you had Satan powering man with a lie, and he gave them a serpent. And God's serpent beat his serpent. And it's going to win every time, brothers and sisters. That's what the point of this telling you. You listening to the one that got a weak serpent. I created the serpent, and I'm going to have mine win every time. Which voice should you obey? Drop down to 17 and read 17 to 21.
Thus saith the Lord, and this thou shalt know that I am the Lord. Behold, I will smite with the rod that is in mine hand upon the waters which are in the river, and they shall be turned to blood. And the fish that is in the river shall die, and the river shall stink, and the Egyptians shall loathe to drink of the water of the river. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying to Aaron, take thy rod, and stretch out thine hand upon the waters of Egypt, upon their streams, upon their rivers, and upon their ponds, and upon all their pools of water, that they may become blood, and that there may be blood throughout all the land of Egypt, both in vessels of wood and in vessels of stone. And Moses and Aaron did so, as the Lord commanded. And he lifted up the rod and smote the waters that were in the river in the sight of Pharaoh, in the sight of his servants, and all the waters that were in the river were turned to blood. And the fish that was in the river died, and the river stank, and the Egyptians could not drink of the water of the river, and there was blood throughout all the land of Egypt.
The Lord wanted to do this to these people, brothers and sisters. The Lord wanted to do this. He put stinking fish. He killed the fish. The blood turned the water to blood so they can't drink. 23 to 25. Go ahead.
And Pharaoh turned and went into his house. Neither did he set his heart to this also. And all the Egyptians digged around about the river for water to drink, for they could not drink of the water of the river. And 7 days were fulfilled. After that, the Lord had smitten the river.
He did these things, and I'm showing you what the terrors look like for him. Go straight down to verse 8 and give me the first 4 verses.
And the Lord spake, chapter 8.
Yep.
Right. And the Lord spake unto Moses, go unto Pharaoh, and say unto him, thus saith the Lord, let my people go, that they may serve me. And if thou refuse to let them go, behold, I will smite all thy borders with frogs, and the river shall bring forth frogs abundantly, which shall go up and come into thine house, and into thy bedchambers, and upon thy bed, and into the house of thy servants, and upon thy people, and into thine ovens, and into thy kneading troughs. And the frogs shall come up both on thee, and upon thy people, and upon all thy servants.
You're dealing with the terrors of the Lord from Christ. Frogs coming up in your house, and you trying to cook, they're already in your stove. Where they coming from, brothers and sisters? He said they're going to go everywhere. 5 through 8. Go ahead.
And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying to Aaron, stretch forth thine hand with thy rod over the streams, over the rivers, and over the ponds, and cause frogs to come up upon the land of Egypt. And Aaron stretched out his hand over the waters of Egypt, and the frogs came up and covered the land of Egypt. And the magicians did so with their enchantments, and brought up frogs upon the land of Egypt. Then Pharaoh called for Moses and Aaron and said, entreat the Lord that he may take away the frogs from me and from my people, and I will let the people go, that they may do sacrifice unto the Lord.
Remember, the Lord said, I'm going to harden his heart. And when the Pharaoh tried to use Satan's magic, it brought up more frogs. Do y'all recognize that? 9 through 12, go ahead.
And Moses said unto Pharaoh, glory over me. When shall I entreat for thee, and for thy servants, and for thy people, to destroy the frogs from thee in thy houses, that they may remain in the river only? And he said, tomorrow. And he said, be it according to thy word, that thou mayest know that there is none like unto the Lord our God. And the frogs shall depart from thee and from thy houses, and from thy servants and from thy people. They shall remain in the river only. And Moses and Aaron went out from Pharaoh, and Moses cried unto the Lord because of the frogs which he had brought against Pharaoh.
So Moses put so many frogs on him, he started crying, Lord, come on, please take these frogs off these people. And when you be obedient to the Lord, what is he going to do? Read 12 through 16.
13.
13 through 16.
And the Lord did according to the word of Moses, and the frogs died out of the houses, out of the villages, and out of the fields. And they gathered them together upon heaps, and the land stank. But when Pharaoh saw that there was respite, he hardened his heart, and hearkened not unto them as the Lord had said. And the Lord said unto Moses, say unto Aaron, stretch out thy rod, and smite the dust of the land, that it may become lice throughout all the land of Egypt.
So look at what the Lord is doing. You be obedient, he'll listen to what you say and do as you ask. But if you don't do what he say, and you try to go against him, and the Lord is making his heart hard. Pharaoh said, I'll let you go and serve your Lord. Did y'all remember that? Listen at what he did when he changed his back after the Pharaoh got his heart hardened by the Lord. 17 to 20.
And they did so. And Aaron stretched out his hand with his rod and smote the dust of the earth. And it became lice in man and in beast. And all the dust of the land became lice throughout all the land of Egypt. And the magicians did so with their enchantments to bring forth lice, but they could not. So there were lice upon man and upon beast. And the magician said unto Pharaoh, this is the finger of God. And Pharaoh's heart was hardened, and he hearkened not unto them, as the Lord had said. And the Lord said unto Moses, rise up early in the morning, and stand before Pharaoh. Lo, he cometh forth to the water, and say unto him, thus saith the Lord, let my people go, that they may serve me. And
the Lord already didn't harden his heart for the next nasty thing that he's going to do to him. But he don't want to hear it. We did 21, that they may serve me, 21 through 25. Go ahead.
Else, if thou wilt not let my people go, behold, I will send swarms of flies upon thee, and upon thy servants, and upon thy people, and into thy houses, and the houses of the Egyptians shall be full of swarms of flies, and also the ground whereon they are. And I will sever in that day the land of Goshen, in which my people dwell, that no swarms of flies shall be there, to the end that thou mayest know that I am the Lord in the midst of the earth. And I will put a division between my people and thy people. Tomorrow shall this sign be. And the Lord did so. And there came a grievous swarm of flies into the house of Pharaoh, and into his servants' houses, and into the land of Egypt. The land was corrupted by reason of the swarm of flies. And Pharaoh called for Moses and for Aaron and said, go ye, sacrifice to your God in the land.
So listen to what he's doing. Pharaoh want to let them go every time. Do you hear what he doing? Do you know how sometimes y'all be in the house and flies be flying all around the place? The Lord is doing it, brothers and sisters. When you be having them little nets flying around, and I'm not telling them myself because it got me when the Sabbath day, what happened around with me, he will send that stuff in there. 2 Chronicles 7, verse 12 through 14, he said, if I should send the locusts, he can send the locusts to the people that's keeping the Sabbath day and bypass them and go to the Sunday church, the people that's obeying the sin. He's telling you, this is what I do. I will send form of flies. But we're not through listening. You listening to the terrors of Christ and what is not to do. 26 through 30. And go ahead.
And Moses said, it is not meet so to do, for we shall sacrifice the abomination to the Egyptians to the Lord our God. Lo, shall we sacrifice the abomination to the Egyptians before their eyes? And will they not stone us? We will go 3 days' journey into the wilderness, and sacrifice the Lord our God as he shall command us. And Pharaoh said, I will let you go, that ye may sacrifice to the Lord your God in the wilderness. Only ye shall not go very far away, entreat for me, And Moses said, Behold, I go out from thee, and I will entreat the Lord that the swarms of flies may depart from Pharaoh, from his servants, and from his people tomorrow. But let not Pharaoh deal deceitfully anymore in not letting the people go to sacrifice to the Lord.
Do you hear that? So he said, don't you do that stuff you've been doing. Moses know that he gonna harden his heart, because remember at verse chapter 7, he said, I want to lay my hand on them. You are witnessing the tears of Christ. 30 to 32. Go ahead.
And Moses went out from Pharaoh and entreated the Lord. And the Lord did according to the word of Moses. And he removed the swarm of flies from Pharaoh, from his servants, and from his people. There remained not one. And Pharaoh hardened his heart at this time also. Neither would he let the people go.
Do you hear this? Are you hearing this? So you dealing with a God. It tell you in Romans 1 that he give you a vile affection when you go against him. So sometimes, even if you don't even want to sin and you want to try to get better, it's too late. Listen immediately. Go to verse chapter 9 and start at verse 1. Give me 1 through 6. And go ahead.
Then the Lord said unto Moses, Go in unto Pharaoh and tell him, Thus saith the Lord God of the Hebrews, Let my people go, that they may serve me. For if thou refuse to let them go and wilt hold them still, behold, the hand of the Lord is upon thy cattle which is in the field, upon the horses, upon the asses, upon the camel, upon the oxen, and upon the sheep. There shall be a very grievous murrain. And the Lord shall sever between the cattle of Israel and the cattle of Egypt, and there shall nothing die of all that is in the children of all that is the children of Israel. And the Lord appointed a set time, saying, Tomorrow the Lord shall do this thing in the land. And the Lord did that thing on the morrow, and all the cattle of Egypt died, but of the cattle of the children of Israel died not one.
Do you hear how the Lord is when you obey him? Didn't he say, I'm going to sever them away from these other folks? He did that to you right now. You don't look like nobody else in these other lands around you, and you behaving this way you're doing right now to each other. He has severed you away from me, and he did all that so you can get here and teach his word to other people, brothers and sisters. He did all that. Give me 7 to 11.
And Pharaoh sent, and behold, there was not one of the cattle of the Israelites dead. And the heart of Pharaoh was hardened. He did not let the people go. And the Lord said unto Moses and unto Aaron, Take you handfuls of ashes of the furnace, and let Moses sprinkle it toward the heaven in the sight of Pharaoh. And it shall become small dust in the land of Egypt, and shall be a boil breaking forth with blains upon man and upon beast throughout all the land of Egypt. And they took ashes of the furnace and stood before Pharaoh, and Moses sprinkled it up toward the heaven, and it became a boil breaking forth with blains upon man and upon beasts. And the magicians could not stand before Moses because of the boils, for the boil was upon the magicians and the Egyptians, and upon the Egyptians.
God, do you hear what the Lord is doing when you mess around with him? He put boils on everything. You think what he did to Job was not an example? He always show you what he can do when you go against him. He said boils were all upon them. Give me 12 through 16.
And the Lord hardened the heart of Pharaoh, and he hearkened not unto them, as the Lord had spoken unto Moses. And the Lord said unto Moses, Rise up early in the morning, and stand before Pharaoh, and say unto him, Thus saith the Lord God of the Hebrews, Let my people go, that they may serve me. For I will at this time send all my plagues upon thine heart, and upon thy servants, and upon thy people, and thou mayest know that there is none like me in all the earth. For now will I stretch out my hand, that I may smite thee and thy people with pestilence, that thou shalt be cut off from earth. And in very deed for this cause have I raised thee up, for to show in thee my power, and that my name may be declared throughout all the earth.
Wow, did you hear that? He told Moses, I indeed raised you up. You don't even know. It could be one of you. If you live righteous, he raising you up for some brothers and sisters. Throughout all the earth, and what the pestilence is, that's the COVID and all those diseases that he doing. And he hardened this man hard, and he wants the whole earth to see it. It's not just Egypt, just like we watching what's happening over on the news. How are they seeing all this stuff? Because you can hear a very grievous cry in the land of Egypt going against his people. 17 to 21, go ahead.
As yet exaltest thou thyself against my people, that thou will not let them go. Behold, tomorrow about this time will I cause it to rain a very grievous hail, such as has not been in Egypt since the foundation thereof, even until now. Send therefore now and gather thy cattle and all that thou hast in the field, and upon every man and beast which shall be found in the field, and shall not be brought home, the hail shall come down upon them, and they shall die. He that feareth the word of the Lord among the servants of Pharaoh made his servants and his cattle flee into the houses. And he that regarded not the word of the Lord left his servants and his cattle in the field.
Man, it's so unbelievable how you got to keep reading what he's doing. He is given a choice. He's given the choice, life and death for everybody in Egypt. If you obey the words of the Lord, he's doing that. 22 to 26, go ahead.
And the Lord said unto Moses, stretch forth thine hand towards heaven, that there may be hail in all the land of Egypt, upon man and upon beast, and upon every herb of the field throughout the land of Egypt. And Moses stretched forth his rod toward heaven, and the Lord sent thunder and hail, and the fire rained upon the ground. And the Lord rained hail upon the land of Egypt. So there was hail, and fire mingled with the hail, very grievous, such as there was none like it in all the land of Egypt since it became a nation. And the hail smote throughout all the land of Egypt, all that was in the field, both man and beast, and the hail smote every herb of the field and brake every tree of the field. Only in the land of Goshen, where the children of Israel was there no hail.
Can you imagine what you're hearing, brothers and sisters? He is showing you how much extreme control that he got over people that listen to what he say and people that don't go. He will find you everywhere, brothers and sisters. He's letting you know this without a doubt. Go ahead, read 27 through 32.
And Pharaoh sent and called for Moses and Aaron and said unto them, I have sinned this time. The Lord is righteous, and I and my people are wicked. Entreat the Lord, for it is enough that there be no more mighty thundering than hail, and I will let you go, and ye shall stay no longer. And Moses said unto him, as soon as I am gone out of the city, I will spread abroad my hands unto the Lord, and the thundering shall cease. Neither shall there be any more hail, that thou mayest know how that the earth is the Lord's. But as for thee and thy servants, I know that ye would not yet fear the Lord God. And the flax and the barley was smitten, for the barley was in the ear, and the flax was bold. But the wheat and the rye were not smitten, for they were not grown up.
Brothers and sisters, listen to what we're hearing. Do you out hear how insane this is? Pharaoh is begging. He said, I had enough. It is enough, all these mighty thunder. Your power is too great, Lord. And Moses said, no. The Lord is not going, you're not going to let him go. Because he want to lay his hands upon you. He want to lay his hands upon everybody that sinned against him, brothers and sisters. Finish this chapter out, brother. Go ahead.
And Moses went out of the city from Pharaoh and spread abroad his hands unto the Lord. And the thunders and hail ceased, and the rain was not poured upon the earth. And when Pharaoh saw that the rain and the hail and the thunders were ceased, he sinned yet more and hardened his heart, he and his servants. And the heart of Pharaoh was hardened, neither would he let the children of Israel go as the Lord had spoken by Moses.
Brothers and sisters, are you all hearing what you're reading? This should scare you. It should make you sad. He wants to do this damage to him because he hates sin and he loves righteousness. So there is a time, you remember what I read where he shut them in? He is letting you know that if you sin against me, I will harden your heart where you can no longer feel it. How many times have you did something and you know you shouldn't have did it? That's him hardening your heart. And the second that this terrible act that you do is over, you sit there and look stupid by yourself and be like, man, oh my God, what do I do now? What do I do now? You should have listened. What do I do now? Lord, have mercy. I did have mercy. You would not listen. Going over to 10 and give me 1 through 7.
And the Lord said unto Moses, Go in unto Pharaoh, for I have hardened his heart and the heart of his servants, that I might show these my signs before him, that thou mayest tell in the ears of thy son and of thy son's son what things I have wrought in Egypt, and my signs which I have done among them, that ye may know how that I am the Lord. And Moses and Aaron came in unto Pharaoh and said unto him, Thus saith the Lord God of the Hebrews, How long wilt thou refuse to humble thyself before me? Let my people go, that they may serve me. Else, when thou refuse to let my people go, behold, tomorrow I will bring the locusts into thy coast, and they shall cover the face of the earth, that one cannot be able to see the earth. And they shall eat the residue of that which is escaped, which remaineth unto you from the hail, and shall eat every tree which groweth for you out of the field. And they shall fill thy houses, and the houses of thy servants, and the houses of all the Egyptians, which neither thy fathers nor thy fathers' fathers have seen, since the day that they were upon the earth unto this day. And he turned himself and went out from Pharaoh. And Pharaoh's servants said unto him, How long shall this man be a snare unto us? Let the man go, that they may serve the Lord their God. Knowest that thou not yet that Egypt is destroyed?
Do y'all hear this? Please pay attention to everybody saying that in Pharaoh is hard. God is hard, and this man's hard before the eyes, like some of you. Everything he did right now, he has done to some of you. So tell everybody to come watch this video, because we are giving you free game on how to get rid of the plagues that may be happening to you at the hands of the Lord. It is not Satan. We showed you his hell from the beginning. He just wants you to make that statement true. Misery loves company. Let's let you see this. That man said this man is going to destroy us. 8 through 12, and go ahead.
And Moses and Aaron were brought again unto Pharaoh. And he said unto them, Go, serve the Lord your God. But who are they that shall go? And Moses said, We will go with our young and with our old, with our sons and with our daughters, with our flocks and with our herds will we go, for we must hold a feast unto the Lord. And he said unto them, Let the Lord be so with you, as I will let you go as your little ones. Look to it, for evil is before you. Excuse me. Not so. Go now, ye that are men, and serve the Lord, for that ye did desire, for they were driven out from Pharaoh's presence. And the Lord said unto Moses, Stretch out thine hand over the land of Egypt for the locusts, that they may come upon the land of Egypt and eat every herb of the land, even all that the hail hath left. And Moses stretched forth his rod over the land of Egypt, and the Lord brought an east wind upon the land all that day and all that night. And when it was morning, the east wind brought the locusts.
Hold on. Do you hear this? The Lord is strategically bringing terrors of this. These are the terrors of Christ, brothers and sisters, at the hand of Moses. Moses didn't want all those riches to do this stuff on there. It was a very grievous thing, the terrors of Christ, brothers and sisters. Go ahead, read 14, down now 13, down to 20, and go ahead.
I read 13.
Oh, you did? What we at now?
We have 14.
14 through 20.
And the locusts went up over all the land of Egypt and rested in all the coast of Egypt. Very grievous were they. Before them there were no such locusts as they, neither after them shall be such. For they covered the face of the whole earth, so that the land was darkened, and they did eat every herb of the land and all the fruit of the trees which the hail had left. And there remained not any green thing in the trees or in the herbs of the field through all the land of Egypt. Then Pharaoh called for Moses and Aaron in haste, and he said, I have sinned against the Lord your God and against you. Now therefore forgive, I pray thee, my sin only this once, and entreat the Lord your God that he may take away from me this death only. And he went out from Pharaoh and entreated the Lord. And the Lord turned a mighty strong west wind, which took away the locusts and cast them into the Red Sea. There remained not one locust in all the coast of Egypt, but the Lord hardened Pharaoh's heart so that he would not let the children of Israel go.
So he studied getting him with the same stuff, brothers and sisters. And every time he doing it, if you notice, he been begging him, please get these people out of here. But when you do something against the Lord will make sure he make you pay, brothers and sisters. 21 through 25. Go ahead.
And the Lord said unto Moses, stretch out thine hand toward heaven, that there may be darkness over the land of Egypt, even darkness which may be felt. And Moses stretched forth his hand toward heaven, and there was a thick darkness in all the land of Egypt 3 days. They saw not one another, neither rose any from his place for 3 days. But all the children of Israel had light in their dwellings. And Pharaoh called unto Moses and said, go ye, serve the Lord. Only let your flocks and your herds be stayed, that your little ones also go with you. And Moses said, thou must give us also sacrifices and burnt offerings, that we may sacrifice unto the Lord our God. Our cattle also shall go with us, there shall not an hoof be left behind, for therefore must we take to serve the Lord our God. We know not with what we must serve the Lord until we come thither.
Do you hear this, brothers and sisters? The Lord do not play games. He say, do what I say. And he keep hardening this man hard. He want to let these people go desperately, but the Lord won't rest him. Finish this thing out.
But the Lord hardened Pharaoh's heart, and he would not let him go. And Pharaoh said unto him, get thee from me, take heed to thyself, see my face no more. For in that day thou seest my face, thou shalt die. And Moses said, thou hast spoken well, I will see thy face again no more.
Do you hear how smooth this is? The Lord does not play games with people, but the Lord keep hardening his heart, brothers and sisters. We got a couple more chapters to go because I'm gonna cut this very short. Do this because I don't want to do this. It's too much beautiful reading. I'm gonna have to make a part 2 to these tariffs because this is unbelievable. Chapter 11, give me 1 through 4.
And the Lord said unto Moses, yet will I bring one plague more upon Pharaoh and upon Egypt. Afterwards he will let you go hence. When he shall let you go, he shall surely thrust you out hence altogether. Speak now in the ears of the people. And let every man borrow of his neighbor, and every woman of her neighbor, jewels of silver and jewels of gold. And the Lord gave the people favor in the sight of the Egyptians. Moreover, the man Moses was very great in the land of Egypt, in the sight of Pharaoh's servants, and in the sight of the people. And Moses said, thus saith the Lord, about midnight I will go out into the midst of Egypt.
And he said he's gonna go out into the midst of Egypt, brothers and sisters. And this is what he say he gonna do at midnight in the midst of Egypt. This is the last place we're gonna deal with these things that he did in Egypt to these people. You should have a great picture of who you dealing with, brothers and sisters. Go ahead, give me 5 through 10 real quick.
And all the firstborn in the land of Egypt shall die, from the firstborn of Pharaoh that sitteth upon his throne, even unto the firstborn of the maidservant that is behind the mill, and all the firstborn of beasts. And there shall be a great cry throughout all the land of Egypt, such as there was none like it, nor shall be like it any more. But against any of the children of Israel shall not a dog move his tongue against man or beast, that ye may know how that the Lord doth put a difference between the Egyptians and Israel. And all these thy servants shall come down unto me, and bow down themselves unto me, saying, Get thee out, and all the people that follow thee, and after that will I go out. And he went out from Pharaoh in great anger. And the Lord said unto Moses, Pharaoh shall not hearken unto you, that my wonders may be multiplied in the land of Egypt. And Moses and Aaron did all these wonders before Pharaoh, and the Lord hardened Pharaoh's heart, so that he would not let the children of Israel go out of his land.
So you hear that? He still hardened his heart to his land. And we gonna skip that thing because we know about the Passover, and we know that he went there and he killed all the firstborn of their house. And as a result of that, it was not a house of one, not one left dead in the house. He smote the children and did all this stuff to us. So we're not gonna read all of that. We were supposed to go to it's okay to take a lot here. So it was not one where there was one dead. So we've seen it shows you what he did to all the children in the land of Egypt to get you with all his plagues and signs. And that was the worst one that we're going to skip with the firstborn. We know that story. We know that was pointing to Christ in the Passover. But you have still been disobedient with all that. Let's go to Leviticus 26. And we got one more plot after we go there, and we're going to conclude this. Let's go to Leviticus 26 and see some of the terrors upon you from the same Christ who he did this to them for your behalf. He made a separation between that. Leviticus 26, Mally. Let me see, in case you ain't there. You ain't moving fast enough for that. Yep, Leviticus 26. Because this guy said that you all don't obey his voice. And at this time, this is happening to you right now because you will not obey his voice, brothers and sisters, because you have not obeyed his voice. Leviticus 26, start at 13 and give me 13 through 17.
I am the Lord your God, which brought you forth out of the land of Egypt, that ye should not be their bondman. And I have broken the bands of your yoke and made you go upright. But if ye will not hearken unto me, and will not do all these things, do all these commandments, and if ye shall despise my statutes, or if your soul abhorred my judgments, so that ye will not do all my commandments, but that ye break my covenant, I also will do this unto you. I will even appoint over you terror, consumptions, and the burning ague that shall consume the eyes and cause sorrow of the heart. And ye shall sow your seed in vain, for your enemies shall eat it. And I will set my face against you, and ye shall be slain before your enemies, that they hate you, that they that hate you shall reign over you, and ye shall flee when none pursueth you.
Do you hear this, brothers and sisters? Take you a drink of water so we can finish it up strong real quick. I know you had to do that because you had that cold thing. I want this to be clear and concise. Take you a good swallow of water because I want you to, I want to tell you to rub your head and do nothing like the magicians, because he said that the Lord which brought you out of Egypt, out of the land of Egypt with a mighty hand, that you won't be their bondmen. So we bring it over here to after he did all that to them, killed their firstborn, swarmed them with flies, made their water turn to blood, filled them with locusts, put them in their frogs in their kitchen, in their houses all over the place, destroyed that whole place down to the ground for sin. This is Christ, brothers and sisters. This is Christ that's doing this. 17 to 21. 18 to 21.
And if ye will not yet for all this hearken unto me, then I will punish you 7 times more for your sins. And I will break the pride of your power. And I will make your heaven as iron and your earth as brass. And your strength shall be spent in vain, for your land shall not yield her increase, neither shall the trees of the land yield their fruits. And if ye walk contrary unto me, and will not hearken unto me, I will bring 7 times more plagues upon you according to your sins.
You hear how clear he is when he's dealing with what people do when they sin against him, brothers and sisters? All of it is about the commandments, and all of it is about sin, brothers and sisters. That's what he is telling you while he is doing this. He's telling you, if you do not do what I say, I will bring 7 times more plagues against you. I will blame 10 thing on there. And he said earlier, terror will be over you. Ain't it terrible when we looking at the carjackings in our neighborhood and how our kids behaving? Ain't it terrible some of the scenes that you see in jail? Ain't it terrible when you see Pooh Shiesty and them rob their other brother man with machine guns and make them get out of contact? Ain't it terrible what you seeing Diddy and them doing around there? That's terror. And that's what you want. You chasing that dream just for the money and material things instead of believing thou shalt surely die when you go do those things, brothers and sisters. This is what he's telling you. 22 to 26.
I will also send wild beasts among you, which shall rob you of your children and destroy your cattle and make you few in number, and your highways shall be desolate. And if ye will not be reformed by me by these things, but will walk contrary unto me, then I will also walk contrary unto you, and will punish you yet 7 times for your sins. And I will bring a sword upon you, and shall avenge the quarrel of my covenant. And when ye are gathered together within your cities, I will send a pestilence among you, and ye shall be delivered into the hand of the enemy. And when I have broken the staff of your bread, 10 women shall bake your bread in one oven, and they shall deliver you your bread again by weight, and ye shall eat and not be satisfied.
All these behaviors, that 7-time punishment seems like it's working in your life. And these are all terrors from Christ, brothers and sisters. This is terror from Christ. And if you keep watching contrary to him, 27 through 33. Go ahead.
And if ye will not for all this hearken unto me, but walk contrary unto me, then I will walk contrary unto you also in fury. And I, even I, will chastise you 7 times for your sins. And ye shall eat the flesh of your sons, and the flesh of your daughters shall ye eat. And I will destroy your high places, and cut down your images, and cast your carcasses upon the carcasses of your idols. And my soul shall abhor you. And I will make your cities waste, and bring your sanctuaries into desolation, unto desolation. And I will not smell the savior of your sweet odors. And I will bring the land into desolation. Your enemies which dwell therein shall be astonished at it.
Do you hear this? What 33? What are you gonna do?
And I will scatter you among the heathen, and will draw out a sword after you, and your land shall be desolate, and your cities waste.
Brothers and sisters, listen to what he is telling you right here. He did all this at the man of God, because he did this to you because you won't do what he is asking of you. He's doing all this that he's doing here. We're gonna speed this up. We're gonna drop down to 36 through 40. Go ahead, 36 through 40.
And upon them that are left alive of you will I send a faintness into their hearts, into the land of their enemies. And the sound of a shaken leaf shall chase them, and they shall flee as fleeing from a sword, and they shall fall when none pursueth. And they shall fall one upon another as it were before a sword when none pursueth. And ye shall have no power to stand before your enemies. And ye shall perish among the heathen, and the land of your enemies shall eat you up. And they that are left of you shall pine away in their iniquity in your enemy's land, and also in the iniquity of their fathers shall they pine away with them. If they shall confess their iniquity and the iniquity of their fathers with their trespass, which they trespass against me, and that also they have walked contrary unto me.
Go ahead, 41 and 42, 41.
And that I also have walked contrary unto them, and have brought them into the land of their enemies. If then their uncircumcised hearts be humbled, and they then accept of the punishment of their iniquity.
Go ahead.
Then will I remember my covenant with Jacob, and also my covenant with Isaac, and also my covenant with Abraham will I remember, and I will remember the land.
43, go ahead.
And the land also shall be left of them, and shall enjoy her Sabbaths, while she lieth desolate without them, they shall accept of the punishment of their iniquity, because they despise my judgments, and because their soul abhorred my statutes.
44.
And yet for all that, when they be in the land of their enemies, I will not cast them away, neither will I abhor them to destroy them utterly, and to break my covenant with them, for I am the Lord their God.
Go ahead, 45 and 46.
But I will, for their sakes, remember the covenant of their ancestors, whom I brought forth out of the land of Egypt in the sight of the heathen, that I may be their God. I am the Lord. These are my statutes and judgments and laws, which the Lord made between him and the children of Israel in Mount Sinai by the hand of Moses.
By the hand of Moses, he did all this stuff, brothers and sisters. Jesus did all that stuff on there. Let's go to Hebrews 11. We're going to read 23 to 27. We ain't got that on the page, but we want to show you who doing all this by Moses. He did the Egyptians by Moses. He bringing all your pain by Moses over here while you're in the land of this thing. And people don't know that this is sweet Jesus, the one that sent that angel in the beginning, the one that did that to the Christ. Let's look at this. We got to see this. We got two more places after this. Hebrews 11, 23 to 27. Go ahead when you get there. Read all four of those verses.
By faith, Moses, when he was born, was hid 3 months of his parents, because they saw he was a proper child, and they were not afraid of the king's commandment. By faith, Moses, when he was come to years, refused to be called the son of Pharaoh's daughter, choosing rather to suffer affliction with the people of God than to enjoy the pleasures of sin for a season, esteeming the reproach of Christ greater riches than the treasures of Egypt, for he had respect unto the recompense of the reward.
Do you hear this? Go ahead.
By faith he forsook Egypt, not fearing the wrath of the king, for he endured as seeing him who is invisible.
Do you hear how beautiful this is? We put this together to let you know that was Christ. He said, esteeming the reproach of Christ greater than the riches of Egypt. I fear the terrors of Christ. Moses was. He let you know that was him back there doing that in the cities where you going, because Moses' law is Christ's law. And he is the one to do this, brothers and sisters. He letting you know this. Let's go over to Daniel 9, because he said that you are confused. You are confused. He said, I'm going to put faintness in your heart in your enemy's land. Let's see that the Lord do that. Did Christ do that with these terrible? 9 through 16. Daniel 9, 9 through 16. When you get there, go ahead.
To the Lord our God belong mercies and forgivenesses, though we have rebelled against him. Neither have we obeyed the voice of the Lord our God, to walk in his laws, which he set before us by his servants the prophets. Yea, all Israel have transgressed thy law, even by departing, that they might not obey thy voice. Therefore the curse is poured upon us, and the oath that is written in the law of Moses, the servant of God, because we have sinned against him. And he have confirmed his words which he spake against us, and against our judges that judged us, by bringing upon us a great evil, for under the whole heaven have not been done as have been done upon Jerusalem.
Go ahead.
As it is written in the law of Moses, all this evil has come upon us. Yet we made not our prayer before the Lord our God, that we might turn from iniquity and understand thy truth.
Now listen carefully to what he said. This is Christ, the one Moses is doing it. We letting you know that it's been Christ and the Lord dealing with you all this time, even as it is this day, brothers and sisters. Christ and the Moses law was dealing when they dealt with Stephen. Christ and Moses was dealing when they did all them people that them people that brought the wife in adultery. It's Moses' law, because that's Christ's law. But listen to how he operated, because he said he confirmed his words by doing the greatest evil that he had never did to nobody under the sun. So look at how he did with you. 14 to 16. Read 14 first, slow, so they can hear what it is. 14.
Therefore hath the Lord watched upon the evil and brought it upon us. For the Lord our God is righteous in all his works which he doeth, for we obeyed not his voice.
So did you hear that? He said the Lord watched upon the evil and brought it upon you. This is the same Christ, brothers and sisters, that did that. Did you know that God brought it upon you and watch? So listen to what he's doing. While he's doing all this to your kids in the streets and sending them to jail and doing all this thing, putting them on the news, he got his feet up in the chair watching, eating popcorn while he doing this because you don't know he doing it, brothers and sisters. Therefore, the Lord watched upon the evil. 15 to 16, go ahead.
And now, O Lord our God, that has brought thy people forth out of the land of Egypt with the mighty hand, has gotten thee renown, as at this day we have sinned, we have done wickedly. O Lord, according to all thy righteousness, I beseech thee, let thine anger and thy fury be turned away from the city of Jerusalem, from thy city Jerusalem, thy holy mountain, because of our sins and the iniquities of our fathers. Jerusalem and thy people are become as a reproach to all that are about us.
So do you hear what he told you, brothers and sisters? Remember that holy mountain that I read to you? He told Satan has walked upon my holy mountain. He letting you know that that's here on the earth, and that's us that's supposed to occupy, brothers and sisters. Last place we're going to go to, Isaiah 50. We're going to read 14 to 22. Psalms 50, 14 to 22. You have just got through rocking with the terrors of Christ, and we got a lot of more. We're going to have to do a part 2 because I haven't even got to slavery and the hemorrhoids that he give you. He is biblical with his pain that he going to do to you if you don't listen to him, brothers and sisters. Psalms 50, 14 to 22. We're going to take this out in a nice close to get you all to enjoy the rest of your Sabbath. Happy Sabbath to you, brothers and sisters. If you're rocking over here, you just heard the terrors of Christ. This is how he rolled. Moses confirmed it to you in the faith chapter, who he was dealing with. Jesus told you that same angel that he using to do all this stuff, he did it then. He gonna sit on the Mount of David. He showed you that he was the one in the Holy Mount doing what he did in Jerusalem. This God is not playing. We tried to show it to you from the beginning and the end in reverse. Now let's hear how he got it, how he talked. 14 to 22. Psalms 50. Where is it at? I'm looking for it. There it is. 14 to 22. You can read it. This is a psalm, and this is the sum of all that work the way Satan did. It's a threat. Understand it. Keep his sins, and you sin against him and you die. You obey his voice and live. This is who he's telling you. He's talking through the mouth of David. Pay close attention to these words. We're going to give this brother a break. So we're going to let him read this all so he can get on with his Sabbath. He's coming over, a cold. We put his birth to work hard, showing you all these frogs, these locusts, it's all this other stuff. We showed you that he compared his words. He did this to nobody but you. And now let's take you home and let you enjoy your Sabbath, but with a little something on your mind. Something on your mind, 14 to 22, and go ahead, brother.
Offer unto God thanksgiving, and pay thy vows unto the Most High, and call upon me in the day of trouble. I will deliver thee, and thou shalt glorify me. But unto the wicked God saith, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes, or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth? Seeing thou hatest instruction, and castest my words behind thee. When thou sawest a thief, then thou consentedst with him, and hast been partakers with adulterers. Thou givest my mouth to evil, and thy tongue frameth deceit. Thou sittest and speakest against thy brother, thou slanderest thine own mother's son. These things hast thou done, and I kept silent, though thoughtest that I was altogether such as one as thyself. But I will reprove thee, and set them in order before thine eyes. Now consider this, that ye forget God, lest I tear you in pieces, and there be none to deliver.
Oh my goodness. I hate to do this because that was so bad. We got to read that over since it's all we got to do, because I need them to hear the sum of all his things. You thought he was just like you. That needs to flow in your mind like the commandments, what he's telling you right now. He's threatening you with a grievous thing. You hating on your brother. All that stuff, the little bitty things that you think nobody's doing, where you start talking about your brother and all this other stuff. Mad when your brother call you and all these different things that you doing. The Lord is watching all of this. He not like you. He said, I'm sitting down there while you putting that pork in your mouth. You think I'm like you? I'm not like you. Think of that song that Kendrick Lamar made. Think the Lord singing that in heaven, waiting on you while you're doing it, brothers and sisters. I like the way that flowed. I don't think they heard it. 14-22 again, man, and read it real clear and slow for them to hear it so we can end this thing, brother. And that'll be it.
Offer unto God thanksgiving, and pay thy vows unto the Most High, and call upon me in the day of trouble. I will deliver thee, and thou shalt glorify me. But unto the wicked God saith, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes, or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth? Seeing thou hatest instruction, and castest my words behind thee. When thou sawest a thief, thou consentedst with him, and hast been partakers with adulterers. Thou givest thy mouth to evil, and thy tongue frameth deceit. Thou sittest and speakest against thy brother, thou slanderest thine own mother's son. These things hast thou done, and I kept silent. Thou thoughtest that I was altogether such as one as thyself, but I will reprove thee and set them in order before thine eyes. Now consider this, that ye forget God, lest I tear you in pieces, and there be none to deliver.
Oh my goodness, that is unbelievable, man. That was some excellent reading, brother. That was the last. I hope somebody got some edification about the terror that Christ will bring upon you for not obeying him, brothers and sisters. And that ain't even a third. The whole Bible in the Old Testament is really talking about this, and it's still talking about that same event. And you don't know how terrible it was, how he compartmentalized it, and how he destroyed the whole water earth. I got Jonah in the whale right here, and I got pictures to show you with that a man, about 10 people, then got swallowed up by whales right now to this day, and they spit him out, for example, for you. I got that. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna put something else together for you for my next time when I get to come on there. But what you got to say about that, Daniel, before we close, brother?
Man, I got nothing. I just hope that somebody was edified to the glory of God, and learn something from this. That we gotta keep His commandments and statutes, lest plagues be brought upon us.
Lord have mercy, man. Brothers and sisters, that's all I got. I thank you for your time, man. Malachi, you can take us on out.